Hey everybody, this is Joel and
Paul
from Moving to Mexico. Bienvenidos a Nuestro canal and bienvenidos a Plaza Los Amores.
Yes.
Yes, Paul?
Yes.
Did I say that correct?
You're in my hood. Yes,
I'm
you
in
did.
Paul's hood.
Yeah.
I learned my lines pretty quick, eh?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but my lines are not that complicated. It's not like...
Not too bad.
They're not too bad.
Mostly you go off the cuff.
I usually go
right?
off the cuff.
Yeah.
I actually don't do well with lines at all.
No. Yeah.
Anyways, we're in Plaza Los Amores, which is just outside where you live.
Yeah.
And you got this whole development, and then you got this new monstrosity of the building going up there called Quadrant, no?
Yeah. No, that's actually not the Quadrant.
Oh, that's not Quadrant?
The Quadrant is behind us.
Oh, Quadrant's behind.
Yeah, this is something else. I think Bucerias Vistas or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
It's kind of, well, it's funny and it's not, but it looks like there's this piece of land that was really skinny in front of all those townhomes.
Yes.
And those guys probably bought those townhomes and then
They bought them.
oh, there's a nice
thinking,
piece of land that's just going to be left there, and then
hopefully that turns into commercial and
Yeah.
not too high, but unfortunately it looks like they did
they're just
put
gonna
it
get
up a little
blocked out.
high.
But that's you know, that's the risk when you buy in front of vacant land.
Right.
Anyways, we thought it would be kind of a cool idea to show you how noisy it is here.
That's the one thing that in this area. I mean, you're right next to the highway, and there's so much construction going on right now. It's like unavoidable. Like
Yeah.
you're going to get hit with.
Like it's just truck after truck.
It's truck after
with
truck.
lumber and stone
Yeah.
and rock.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. I posted on Facebook about like 4 weeks ago that we were about to move down and
Okay.
asking for advice, and I tagged your page because we've been totally binging your series
Okay.
and just learning all about Bucerias before we moved down. And like, I wonder if I'm gonna get to see it. And finally, I get
There
to meet
you
Joel.
And so, what's your name?
I'm Ted.
Ted.
Ted Jennings. Yeah, mucho gusto. So yeah, we just
And I'm
moved
Paul.
in. Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You got your Panino's Americano. What do you got there?
I thought double
Triple
espresso with vanilla. It's actually for my wife. She's of our place. Yeah, we just bought a condo at Quadrant down the way there, and yeah, so my job turned remote, and so I'm like, why? What? I from the Bay Area, near Salinas, near Gilroy, actually.
Oh, in Gilroy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so we're like, you know, why stay there when I can come down here? We've come here.
The price.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've come down here several times to visit. Mostly we have friends that have a timeshare at Vedanta, and so we'd always stay with them. And we started to explore more and more of the area, and just really fell in love here. And so yeah, and then oh my gosh, your videos have been so helpful.
Well, thanks so much.
So yeah, we've really enjoyed being able to watch it. I haven't watched yesterday's episode yet, so don't spoil it.
Well, you're gonna be in today's.
Oh, that's awesome.
Taco
And this one is
Tuesday, man.
actually today.
Yeah.
It's not very often we do the video on the same day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw the BT Bucerias van over
Yeah.
there, and I didn't was wondering if, who was here, and then sure enough, it's awesome. Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping and saying hi.
Yeah, yeah.
Bienvenidos.
Yeah.
We're glad
Bienvenidos.
you made the move.
Yeah.
And reach out anytime. Like,
Yeah.
you know, something's on your mind or you got some ideas for our show based on your own personal experience here. We want to hear about it for sure.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well,
Right on. Nice
Very
meeting
good,
very nice
man.
to meet you. Very nice
Great
to meet you.
to meet you.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Well,
All right.
we got all these serendipitous moments lately.
Very serendipitous, right? Pretty cool.
Or maybe, I don't know if that one was exactly serendipitous, but just great timing.
For sure.
You know, like we were not expecting anything.
Oh no, I saw him. He turned the corner, and as soon as he saw me with the camera, he started smiling. He's
Okay.
like, he knew what was going on. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
of
no.
course.
Gracias.
Awesome, man. Have a good day.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
All right, selfie time.
Hey, we have fans.
That's
More
cool.
and more, actually, people are recognizing you and I when we're puttering around. I was in Vallarta a couple weeks ago, and someone just heard my voice. He's like,
Yeah.
I recognize that voice.
For
You're the
sure.
Moving to Mexico guy.
That's right. I
anyways-
actually got recognized. I mean, this was even before I was showing up in the video every once in a while.
Because your voice is pretty...
It wasn't my voice
oh,
either. It was actually Betty.
Betty.
Because they saw Betty, and then they're like, hey, there's Paul.
That's
hey,
funny.
hey, Betty. I was like, okay.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyways, minus the traffic noise and everything else, it's a great location because you're literally a few steps to the beach. But once you're in where you live, you can't hear that traffic.
You could hear it a bit, but
it's not. It's white noise.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm ready for. I only had one coffee this morning because I knew we'd probably grab one. So we want to.
Yeah. Let's
should we
go
head
where
to Panino's?
where he came from.
It's Panino's.
Yeah. Because they have 2 locations here in Bucerias.
Well, actually 3, right?
They used to have one in Bucerias, but they closed it.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Because I think the owner of that real estate is selling. And now, but I think they opened one in Nueva Vallarta.
Oh, okay. So they kind of relocated that one to Nuevo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have a small location by Cuatro Estaciones, like
Yes,
literally
they
a
do.
block away.
Yeah. It's perfect. And then the one more in Sayulita.
Right.
Sayulita has one as well.
It's a good little operation. They've been around for years, and what I like about it is they have a serious coffee program. Like,
Yeah, they do.
it's not crap coffee.
Yeah. And here's a little restaurant
Yeah.
that's really good. Mexican food, like
Have you-
traditional
have you-
Mexican food, which is tuk. Yes, I have eaten here.
Yeah?
Yep.
So we should do a Taco Tuesday?
We probably could, yeah.
Actually, it is Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday! Woo!
I guess we didn't point it out because we got kind of sidetracked.
Right.
But we started off over by my car.
Right.
And we're going to show people how to get gas here in Mexico today. It's a little bit different than a lot of places in the States because you actually have the attendant will come and pump your gas for you
Right.
and a few extra things.
Do you think we should sit down?
Yeah. I didn't have my green juice today, Paul.
Oh, okay. Well, they got you covered.
Yeah,
here.
they got me
Yes.
covered. And as I think I said in a previous video, I kind of cheat when we go by because we have all these dogs and cats. So we go to Costco to basically buy cat food
Yeah.
and meat for our dogs because our dogs are on raw diet. Although,
What meat do you get them there?
well, we get them the Costco burgers
Oh, okay.
because to me I don't think they're fit for human consumption, but I think my dog is okay, and they just eat them raw. Like,
Yeah.
But they're already frozen, so it's easy for us to just put them in the freezer, and they're in little patties.
It's so
And
easy.
it's easy to you just break the patties off, and 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
let them thaw it overnight.
Oh, I thought you would throw them like frisbees to them when they're still frozen.
We could do that too, and they have well in the summer sometimes we give them a hamburger popsicle, and we got a new kitten.
Oh,
It's a rescue.
another one. Wait, is this new?
No, well, you know what happens? Like we were going by our old house the other day to feed the cats, and a new cat had a litter there, and this kitten got rejected,
Yeah.
and it was just sleeping on the sidewalk in the blistering hot sun, half dead.
Oh, okay.
So I just plucked it up and we took it home. And what's kind of cool is one of our cats has basically adopted it, and it's so weird to see. So this is Mo, who we also found half dead, and I'll send you 2 pictures of what he looked like
Yeah,
before,
I remember Mo. Yeah.
and
He was real scruffy before.
oh my God, he looked like a rat.
Yeah.
And he took this little guy, and he's been taking care of him for 2 days now.
And that's kind
Isn't
of
that crazy?
Yeah, and we're kind of doing that here at Moving to Mexico, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're-
We're the big cat.
We're the big cat now, and you guys are the little cats.
Yeah.
And we're here to help you guys.
Figure stuff out.
Yeah, make it over here, like we would do with Ted.
Yeah.
Right.
So, anyways, that was my.
I don't know if it's the same thing, but yeah.
No, it's close enough,
making a
Paul. I mean,
metaphor.
no, we're here to. Well, but we are here to take care of you.
Right.
Help you make the right decisions the best we can, and give you our thoughts based on our experiences. And one of our goals has always been to meet people like Ted and more people like Ted and interview them in future shows so that we can expand. The experience tank, right? Like,
That's right.
expand with different people who've had different experiences, and they can help give some advice on your move. But I mean, it is pretty increíble to see more and more people, more and more comments. Like,
Yeah.
I've just made the move.
Yeah.
Like, we're done. Like, and you guys actually helped us make that decision now.
That's right.
So
Is your Hugo Verde?
well, there's my Hugo Verde, guys. So I think where I was going with that, and then I went off on a complete tangent, is I buy those green juices from Costco.
Okay, we're getting back to that.
Yeah, no, because I didn't finish that story. And anyways, I ran out yesterday. So, and it's kind of one of those things where I don't necessarily like to do it because I'd rather support local. But I get up in the morning and I'm too lazy to make a green juice. And it's so easy to just pour that in my glass. And that's it. Ooh. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
They make a good coffee.
¿Les ofrecemos alguna pieza de pan?
No, vamos a comer algo después, pero
Muy bien.
la próxima vez.
Ok.
Ok, gracias. Wow, those look good.
Atractivo. Okay, con agua. Gracias.
De nada.
But yeah, I don't know, man. The more and more time I spend here, the more stoked I get.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
The more confirmation I get that we made the right decision, right?
Yeah.
And then when I was thinking about it this morning, I'm like, because I'm still not on the fence, but we have business in Canada.
Yeah.
We still participate. I still consider myself a Canadian, right? But I'm gonna start moving towards becoming a Mexican
Mexican citizen.
Yeah. Full on. Now I'm not gonna give up my Canadian citizenship because
Here's what we'll do.
I don't recommend anyone give up any citizenship.
you don't need to do
You should have as many citizenships as you want, right?
Yeah.
But I want to live in the country. I want to live in a country that not only accepts me for who I am, right?
Yeah.
But treats me well.
For sure.
That treats me well,
Yeah.
right? And that allows me to live my life in a reasonable way. And I have no reason right now to go back to there.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel well treated, right? And I feel treated well here, right?
Well, I have a plan for you.
Yeah, what's the plan?
So, I'm married to Daniela.
Yeah.
So I can go get my citizenship.
Like you can, hey, right away?
Yeah, I can do it. I just haven't done it. I don't
Yeah.
really need it right now,
Yeah.
so it's no big deal. But I'll do it, and then I'll adopt you,
Oh, okay.
and
So,
you'll be my son.
so I'll become Paul's son, and then I just automatically get my
And you're
Mexican.
Mexican citizen.
I think we're only need one more year
Yeah.
because then we have our
'Cause you've been
permanent.
here?
Yeah, because we've been here.
Okay, cool.
I think this is the last year. Okay. No political rants, hey Paul?
Not right now.
Okay, great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to your van because my
filled
van
up,
is
right?
full. I just filled it up yesterday.
Yeah.
But it was great. I had a couple weeks in a row. I've had tours. I've been riding like
been
a
busy.
lot. Yeah. So getting
that's
some
great.
exercise. I'm feeling a little more trim.
So you could fit more tacos in your belly.
I
Is that
got
what you're
more
saying?
tacos in my belly. And hey everybody, we got a very special guest in town. Can't tell you who,
Ah.
but two special guests,
Ooh.
and they're gonna do a Taco Tuesday with us tomorrow.
So for
And
next
for
week,
next
we'll have
Tuesday-
a cool Taco Tuesday.
And we're gonna do something on their channel tonight. It's gonna be a super cool collaboration.
Very good. Stay tuned for that. So now we're gonna get in my car.
Yeah, right
Okay,
here, right?
here we go.
The music because
Then we'll get flagged on.
really, Paul, your van's about as clean as mine.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Yeah, no.
It becomes a bit of a locker.
We gave up. We're like living at the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's what I'll say though: the average Mexican, their cars are spotless.
Yeah. That's
Like
true.
they go to the car wash. Like look at this little. Like they're always
Yeah.
clean.
They're very clean.
The
I don't know how
average
they do that.
Canadian or
think we're
American that
missing
moves
something.
here, it's like we got the dirtiest cars.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
So here we go. We're on our way to the gas station,
Yep.
and this guy's merging over here. We're on basically the lateral, passing. That was dangerous. You gotta watch out for these bus drivers.
Yeah.
And he just kind of cut somebody off that was trying to get onto the highway.
That will happen.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we're getting
so
flagged down.
This guy's flagging you down.
we
Because
go.
everyone, they I don't know if they get commission,
Coming in for a landing.
but they get tips.
Yeah. Hola, buenos días.
Días.
Okay.
Pizza con oco. ¿Cuánto le voy a querer?
Quiero lleno con regular
¿Regular?
Por favor.
¿Pago en efectivo?
Con tarjeta, por favor.
¿Visa Mastercard la tarjeta?
Sí. So
All
what
right,
did I
look,
just say?
Paul, you did a great job there.
Yeah, you know, I've had a little bit of practice.
So
Gracias.
so one
So
of
she just told me that the thing's at 0,
Yeah.
so she's not scamming me.
Aprovechando que vas a llenar, le agregamos el aditivo para rendimiento de gasolina.
No, gracias. Está bien.
¿Me botas tu
Bueno.
cofre? ¿Revisamos los líquidos por seguridad?
Sí, por favor.
so they do that here, full service.
Yes, full service.
They're gonna check his fluids.
Yeah.
Check your fluid levels, Paul. How are
Yeah,
your fluid
man.
levels today?
For my car, good. For me,
Not
now
so
that I've
good.
had the coffee, also good.
Oh, also good. You're
Yeah.
fluided up.
Yeah. So it's basically what happened. What did I say? That happened so fast, right?
Yeah. So she asked what you wanted. And you said lleno,
Lleno,
which is full. De regular.
which is regular.
Yeah. And some gas stations don't have regular. They have verde or rojo.
Yeah, this one used to be like that,
Yeah.
but I guess they changed ownership.
But if you say regular or
It's the same
87, which is the
I bet you even if I said verde, they know what I'm talking
they know what
talking
you're talking about because it used to be verde.
Yeah.
Now the gas prices here are not that cheap.
No.
Esto para limpiaparabrisas.
No, está
¿Te
bien.
relleno de agua?
Do you
No,
want-
está bien. Tengo en mi casa.
So she wanted to put top up the water for the window fluid,
Yeah,
but you
but I
have your
have
own
some.
special stuff at home.
Yeah, I do.
Now the gas price here is $21.49 per liter,
See, she's washing the windows too.
but she is, and usually when anyone does this type of service, I always give them a tip.
Yes.
What do you usually give? 10 pesos?
This is what I give them right here.
10 pesos.
10
yeah,
pesos.
that's about what we give.
I think that's a good tip there.
When we were riding driving our RV, because
Mm-hmm.
it's about triple, like we're sitting there for half an hour filling the goddamn thing up,
Uh-huh.
we usually give 20 to 30.
I should have checked what I was at right now. Like if I was halfway or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, $21.49 is basically around
Listo. Sí, gracias.
$1. Hold on a second here, I'm having a hard time.
What's going on?
Oh, $21.49 is like about $1 a liter,
Okay.
US, right?
See.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
$1.05.
Well, the thing is, they go by liter and we go by gallon.
Yeah.
So that's kind of tricky.
And then you got to times that by 3.7 or something.
Uh-huh.
Times it by 4, it's just gonna be easier, and that'll
Yeah.
kind of give you. So you're paying about $4.20 a gallon.
Yeah. So
For gas.
gasoline is expensive in Mexico.
No, it's not. But that being said, if you are living beachside like us, we don't really use our car very often. So
Mhm.
a full tank of gas for us, when we're not doing tours,
Mhm.
it lasts a week and a half or so.
Right. And then, you just factor in the other cost of living. And,
Yeah.
it kind of equals
Yeah.
out. And
Kind of equals
actually,
out.
well,
It's going to be lower.
it's going to be lower.
But to me, it's an incentive to, I don't know, not drive
Yes.
everywhere.
And so since I said con tarjeta,
Oh yeah,
pay with card.
Yeah.
Card is tarjeta.
tarjeta.
And she asked me if I wanted to pay with efectivo
Mhm.
or tarjeta. Efectivo is cash.
And she also asked, "Are you paying Visa or Mastercard?"
Yes.
Because a lot of gas stations don't take Amex.
Okay.
I tried to pay with Amex yesterday.
Oh yeah.
No se acepta American Express, ¿sí?
¿Mande?
Se acepta American Express aquí?
American Express, sí.
Okay,
Yeah,
aquí,
okay.
sí.
You need to come here, Joel.
I need to come here, sí.
This is the place.
Siempre me gustaría pagar con Amex.
Sí,
Pero
sí,
unas gasolineras no se acepta
¿No
Amex.
las aceptan?
No.
Aquí sí.
Okay. All right, well, they accept Amex here.
There we
That's
go.
good to know. Really quick, is this a taqueria?
This is the
Okay,
taqueria.
great.
Here we are. We didn't go very far.
We didn't go very far, but I wanted to mention one other
Probably
thing.
could have got tacos while she was pumping gas.
Is you got to watch out for the gasoline scams.
Yeah.
Some of the lesser known gas stations, they have their scams, okay? Like there's the one scam where you pay with a 500
Mm-hmm.
and then they give you back a 50 like you just gave them a 50,
Yes.
right? So they're already waiting for your 500
Yes.
and they do a sleight of hand and they're like, and they look at you like, "Oh, they do that face. "Oh, you give me 50.
Yes.
And then you're like, no, I gave you 500. You know,
Yeah.
then you know, and you have a big argument. Most people, 9 times out of 10,
you just give in because
give
it's
in.
so awkward. And then you're also not quite sure if you gave them the 500.
Yeah, so you feel bad.
You're like, wait, am I just not trusting this person? You know? So yeah, just make sure you're giving them a 500. Like, look at it and be like, this is a 500 going into that guy's hand. Just
and then right in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay, and don't fall for that one. It happened to me twice.
It's happened to me.
Yeah, like in my RV, and here's the funniest freaking thing.
Yeah.
Is the same guy, and this is like in the middle of nowhere, Mexico.
Yeah.
Right?
That's his
It's like I
deal,
went in
right?
the morning and we filled up the car. He did it to me again.
Jeez.
I know, but after that, you burn. Like I got burned twice. I never made that mistake again.
Fool me once, shame on you. I don't know what it is.
Make sure they do set the thing to zeros.
Yeah.
Even though all the machines now have to be set.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what they'll do, especially if you only like putting 200 pesos in or something, if someone happened to do 200 pesos and it's on there already, they just don't reset it and they put the thing in there and they don't put any gas in. And then they finish and they're like 200 pesos.
Yeah.
So you got to watch for that one too.
Right.
So you know what? In our channel, we're not gonna like sugarcoat everything. Like there's the good, the bad, the ugly about living here.
Yeah.
There are these little freaking scams, and you have to be wary of them, just like any other scam in the world, and don't fall for it.
99% of the people here are honest, but you just have a few bad apples and some stupid things that you got to watch out for.
All right.
But one of the things you don't have to watch out for is tacos.
Tacos! They're
Right?
everywhere. So let's go get some.
All right, so this is Rico's Tacos de Birria.
Which really means rich tacos of birria. I'm pretty full.
Okay.
I ate that
The green juice.
the green juice.
You had a pastry?
I had a pastry this morning.
Yeah.
The other comment I've heard a lot of from people is like giving us a little bit of thanks for taking away their hesitation to try the street food. Right? So that when you do come get your gas, you're not going to see the gas station side taco guy and be scared to actually eat a taco.
No.
You know it's going to be good.
No, it's gonna be good. And the thing about birria tacos is like this has to be fresh.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing left over. When he's done, he's done.
Yeah,
till
he
tomorrow.
makes his batch for the day, and then
when he's sold out, he goes home.
he goes home.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. And it's already ready to be eaten.
I was gonna say, what day is it today? Tuesday. I was like, is it Friday? Let's see.
limon.
Limon, gracias. How did you know I like lime on my...
He's a fan, I'm sure.
Must be a fan, he knows. All right. Oh, this is like juicy. Really good. No dryness.
Yeah.
Very juicy and tender, and like rich in flavor. Muy rico. Gracias.
Hey, well that's what it's called, Rico's Tacos.
So this was another Daniela record. So she's like our
She's
taco,
on it, man.
the taco pre-hunter, the taco.
I don't know what you call it, but she's a good taco hunter as well. But she just points it out and says, "There they are," and then we go get them, right?
But
What would you call that?
what would you say if someone is looking at a situation for your shoot? They're
A producer,
but they're
location scout.
scouting.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta try the juice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Joel, something that we haven't covered yet that a few people have asked is how did we meet?
Oh, how did we meet?
Yeah.
Well, it was through. It's gonna be through Facebook first and foremost because Jillian saw a video you did for Luna Luna, and then they did some things with their website and that, and then she tracked you down.
Yes.
And she's like, "Oh, here's the guy that did this video," and But now I don't remember if I sent you a note or Jillian did.
It was actually Lori.
Oh, Lori.
Our friend Lori did, because she was working with you
So it's typical
then.
Joel, gives it to his assistant and says, "Can you track this guy down?"
Yes, and so she just said, "Hey, you're the guy who did this video." And it's funny because that was pretty much right when I moved here, and it was my plan to basically do some marketing for a local company that I like, and Luna was one of them. Company, and I said, hey, can we do a trade? And the trade was I can get some free food, or go not free, but it's a trade. I get to eat there, and they get some marketing, and so I said, and plus I get the benefit of free advertisement for my services, right? And so you guys were the ones to reach out to me, and so I knew you guys appreciated what I did.
Oh, absolutely, and then it just kind of grew from there.
Yeah.
I think the first video you did, I have to look. Honestly, I can't.
You know what it was?
Was it for Bella?
It was for BC Bucerias.
No,
We'll put that video up after this.
Put it up.
I'll put it up at the end of this one. It's a good video.
Was it the one where we interviewed all you?
Yeah.
Okay, it was really good.
Banger. That was a banger. Oh, because I ended up going with you guys on the tour because you had a big group in town, and they were doing tours every day, and so you guys said, do you want to come on one tour? And I said, sure, I'll come film and we'll get the video. And then you're like, well, we're doing them for the rest of the week. And I said, let's do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so I went with you guys on the whole thing.
And we got that whole week's footage. And you put together a banger of a video on that. And then you also got to know Jillian too, because she was driving.
That's right. And so we became fast friends.
We became fast friends as well.
And then it was just kind of, from there, we've just been working together, right?
And then the next was Bello Guide.
And then we went on we went across country.
Yeah, you and I did some epic road trips. We've done a road trip in Europe.
We went to Europe together too.
So we got some we had great times, great videos. So,
and it's funny now we're not going anywhere. We're staying right here.
We're staying put in Mexico.
We're everyone come to us.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed another
Taco Tuesday
with Joel and Paul from MovingToMexico. If you love what we're doing, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh, I just spit out some beef there, Paul. And toggle that notification bell. Hey, but don't go away quite yet, because Paul's going to put the very first video he did for us at Bucerias after that. So have a look at his work. This guy is the grandmaster of all video producers.
Hey, thank you.
And if you're looking for some video production in the area, hit Paul up. And it's at pauldesmondproductions.com. You can put the link.
Put it right there.
And plus, just send us an email to info@movingtomexi.co, and Jillian will put you in touch with Paul if all else fails. Yes. And I think that's it, Paul?
That's it, man. I think we had a pretty cool video.
Pretty cool video. And stay to the end. And on that note, nos vemos. Hasta luego, and well, I don't have to really shout here. Maybe. Adios!
We were looking for a holiday and decided we love to ride, so made the reservation, and the rest is history.
I never came to Mexico before, so it was the opportunity to actually come down here and do something that I like.
I was getting these emails from Joel with them, and then eventually I said, yeah, this is the year, we're gonna give it a try.
Coming from the winter here, we started off with short distances, just to get comfortable and get accustomed to the roads and everything else.
You started off gentle, and it went from moderate to more challenging as the week went on.
Well, I like to climb mountains, so the day we went to the mountains was probably my favorite for sure. It was a great climb, nice and steady, and just a lot of fun coming back down, letting her rip.
Every day there was something that was incredible. There was a little golden nugget, wonderful scenery, just riding some of the roads and being able to get into, see the smaller communities and see how lush the vegetation changes.
Hidden places that, like little gems that we were taking to, and getting good beer and food. Right, the beer is good. Yeah.
Having that bread with the coconut and the strawberry inside, and then coming down and having a bucket of beer and barbecued fish on the beach in this little fishing community was just, that was over the top.
I'd rate the guides as top drawer. They know what they're doing, they're very casual.
They don't push you, they encourage you. That was really welcome, especially on some of those hard ones.
And some of the guys were able to actually push us really hard if you wanted that.
They're really making sure that everyone's having a good time, but also riding safely. Everyone gets a blinky light, which I think is fabulous.
It's interesting to see the traffic here. The cars are all over the place, but as soon as they see a bicycle on the road, you know, they keep the distance. And most of the times they actually pass on the other lane.
The people that you're riding every day, most of them are staying here, and so you get to meet some people and create some great new friendships. And I know when I get back to Calgary, I'm going to have a bunch of new friends to go riding with.
And you still get your afternoons. You can still go to the beach. You can still do the Mexican destination piece. But to be able to do something active and to feel the rewards of going to see different places by bike, I think people would really enjoy that.
We've done bike tours all over the world, and these guys are top-notch, absolutely.